Then we move into April. I don't have a decorative piece in the middle here. I was waiting for my new acetate to arrive. That's what I was doing, and it's crap and I hate it and I wish I had never bought it. It's too flimsy and weak and I just don't like it. So I didn't bother using anything there, but yeah, I just really love this. This was a little mini calendar from SM Plan's Facebook group. The picture itself, the purple glitter, I got from, I think I found that on Canva. And then this parental advisory picture I got off Google. I have my brain dump page. Didn't really use it for this particular month, and pretty much decided from this month I wasn't going to use it again because it just doesn't work for me at all. I went back on keto, or tried to go back on keto. I don't think I actually went back on keto. I think I tried but didn't. I just fell right off it. I just stayed like low carb rather than full on keto. My mood tracker, which obviously much better for this month than it has been. This is just my little event calendar. And this is what I think in one of my other videos, if you've seen any of my other ones, I was talking about where I used to make my calendars, like I would fully decorate them. And so I just made all these stickers myself. I made this title sticker in Canva, and then this I just found on Pinterest and sort of cut it down so that it would fit in this little section on the calendar. And the calendar itself is from Printable Kits. Then I have my Instagram calendar for the month, and oh, my sticker came off. Go back there. And I love this. Again, I found this on Pinterest. I want to believe I love this picture so much. I actually wish I had made a die cut out of it because now I can't find it again. I actually did go back to try and find it and I can't find it. So my goals for April were to get 200 followers, and I ended with 193. And I think that was my fault because in this week here, like this was a really bad week for me. I'm really not sure. I think I was busy, or I just couldn't be bothered or something, or I was not having a good mental health week. Honestly, I don't know. But if I had posted properly in this week, I probably would have gotten more than just 4 followers. So I think if I had posted regularly, then I probably would have hit that 200. But that's okay. That was a really good experiment. I wasn't mad about it at all. It was really good for me to see, okay, well, if I don't post so often, I'm not going to get as many followers. It just stands to reason, right? Then we move into the next week, and this is another little vellum that I made. This actually is a insert that I just made on Canva myself. The picture I found on Pinterest. And then I made this dashboard is an image from Canva, I think. I think this was off Canva. And then I just made it a really pretty washi dashboard, which I really love. Like, I absolutely love how this turned out. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't normally use these types of colors, but oh my God, I love that so much. It just turned out so pretty. This week is kind of weak in terms of like anything. And you can see my horrible handwriting, like holy crap. But I actually waited too long to start doing this. So I think it was like in the second week of this month in April that I started actually putting this whole thing together so I could start using it, and I couldn't remember what I had done. So like everything was like really messy, but I started playing No Man's Sky as well, and I became obsessed with, oh, I did cut it out. Oh, I didn't think I did, but I did rip it. But anyway, that's what she looks like. She's this girl. And I just love it. I love it. So I should have laminated it, to be honest, but I didn't. I wasn't thinking. And then I have a book list here by Christina Lauren. They're 2 authors, and they both write together the same book. And this was the book that I read, Love and Other Words. It was my favorite for February. But because it was my favorite and because I loved it so much, I wanted to know what other books they had written. So I wrote down everything here so I could go back and reread. And the next week. So here I'm sort of changing up my layout again. Along the top here, I've just got like something that stood out to me for that day. And that was like I wanted to make sure that I got them for the No Man's Sky Twitch loot drops. That was really important. That was like the second day. Yeah, because this was the first day. I had missed a few days, which was sort of upsetting, but I managed to get in and get a bunch of stuff as well. So the date covers I made myself here. And then all these really pretty like stickers I got from AliExpress. The washi, I think the washi I got from Daiso, actually. I think that's where that's from. But this was a new layout that I was trying. So I had like all of my things that I got done for the day. And then I was going to put like the highlights and things that happened just down the side here. And then, so these stickies are things that I wanted to get little half boxes or quarter boxes so that I could write that stuff in. Didn't end up doing it. Same thing on that page. And then I kind of just went back to doing my days like this. So this actually would have looked better if I had things down the side here, but I didn't have anything. Another washi dashboard that I made. I love how this turned out so much. Some of this I got from AliExpress. Some of it was simply gilded, and I think and some of it was from Daiso. This was another piece of paper that I printed out, and I just made the dashboard on the back of. But yeah, that was also from Canva. I spend a lot of time in Canva, honestly. Like it's amazing. I do a lot in Canva. I make a lot of inserts and things and like printables and stuff. Love it. Back to using a this type of layout again with like the decorative pictures and stuff. And this was a kit. It's not called Alice, but it's Alice. And I got this from FabPlannerPrint in the UK and I loved it. She was having a sale on, and so I picked up some stuff. And yeah, absolutely loved how it turned out. This was the day that my daughter got her belly button pierced for the very first time, so we had to take a photo. It looks all red and everything right now because, or in that photo anyway, because she'd literally just had it done like 2 minutes later, or 2 minutes earlier she'd had it done. So this washi here is from AliExpress. This washi is from Simply Gilded. This is still part of that Alice kit. Oops. This is another leftover piece of foil when I made a different dashboard for I think one of my rings planners actually. I made a dashboard and I just used this. It was this pretty, I hope you can see that it's like plants, or flowers rather. And that was the leftover bit. And I just wrote nothing to see here because I'm clever like that. I think I said that in one of the other videos too. I'm just regurgitating content. And so this was a girl that I found off Pinterest. Pinterest, like seriously, is like the best thing ever. And I consistently fall down rabbit holes on Pinterest, like consistently. This kit was from, I think this was also from PrintPetticoatBandit. Love her stuff. Love it. She has amazing kits. They're just absolutely beautiful. Started watching Bridgerton on this day. Really haven't watched it since then and really didn't see the hype, but I think I've only watched 1 episode or 2. I can't remember. I probably need to give it a little bit more before I make a final decision on whether or not I'll keep watching it. This is me and my daughter. Okay, went back to doing a time daily on this side with my little to-do list, but it's not enough. And so I had to actually put some stuff on a sticky note, which I will put back in a minute. But yeah, I love how it looks. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I just couldn't make it work for me. I might try it again, but it just doesn't work the way I want it to work, I guess. This is just another couple of dashboards that I made myself. I just basically search for quotes and stuff. Like if I want to put a quote in, that's what I search for. The washi is mine, and I don't even remember where I got this. I want to say Daiso, but I don't remember. I'm sorry, I don't remember. I think it was Daiso though. Another quote that I found on Google. This kit again is from, I'm pretty sure it's from PrintPetticoatBandit. I will honestly have everything linked in the description as well, so you can just jump down there and take a look. And I really like how this turned out, actually. I really like this layout, and it's one that I go back to using because I really do like it. This was another little not offcut, but you know, like the leftover piece after I foiled something saying Hello Autumn. I think it was a dashboard. It was an acetate dashboard, I think it was for my A5 rings actually. And then I have my April favorites. So my shows for the month of April were Superstore, the animated series of Star Trek, and Lock and Key. And then my favorite game for the month was No Man's Sky. And then this is my favorite washi that I had picked up from AliExpress. And then again, my playlist for the month. Loved this stuff. I went back to listen to a lot of 90s songs. I was like in a very 90s mood, I guess, for April. Loved it. And then this is a new legacy that I wanted to start for The Sims 4. So I just wanted to scribble down some information. And then we start in with May, and I really love how this turned out. Seriously, I just love how this turned out so much. I foiled this acetate myself. It's very, very thin. I don't know if you can see, but it's very, very thin and flimsy, and I don't like it, and I won't buy it again. The calendar I got from SM Plan's Facebook group, and I just tinted it sepia so that it sort of matched the vibe of what I was going for, because May was like the last month of autumn. And so I kind of wanted to give off that like warm, cozy vibe, you know. Brain dump, I didn't even bother using for this month, so I stopped using it altogether. It just doesn't work for me at all. My monthly task list, doing pretty well. My event calendar for the month. Again, my Instagram calendar for the month did pretty good. My goals for this week was for this month was 250 followers, and I ended the month with 256, so I did pretty well. My mood tracker, again, staying really positive, staying on the better side of my brain this month. I did have a couple of off days, you know, towards the end of the month, but for the most part, I did pretty well. Forgot to focus on what I was doing here because I think May was the first time I actually was planning on releasing a video for YouTube, and it didn't work out because I just stuffed everything up so badly. But it was like really bad. I just wasn't going to. I mean, in hindsight, actually, I probably could have released it and you guys probably would have been really cool about it, but no. I was looking at that going, oh, hell no. This was my very first ever YouTube calendar that I wanted to track things, and it didn't work out because I only did 2 things, one of which was deleted. And the April flip, I never bothered to put it up on YouTube anyway because I didn't like it, I think. I think I just sounded like an idiot, so I didn't bother putting it up and I trashed it. My YouTube tracker, again, another tracker, because I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, and so I was trying to talk and sound cool or whatever, and so I just put down another checklist that I didn't need to put down there. We move into the next week. So again, an acetate that I made myself. I just made this printable in Canva, picture from Canva. This was a kit that I made myself because I wanted to try, and it actually looks super easy to make your own kits. So that's a thing that I'm doing. But yeah, I really just like how this turned out. It's janky. I know it's not straight. It's like whatever, but it was a test kit. So I just wanted to have a go and see if I could even do it, and I'll refine it. I will refine it. But yeah, it just, I was stoked. Like, it turned out so good. So I sort of changed my layout just a little bit. I was going to put in some writing down here, like some journaling, like I did here, and covered it up. But I guess for whatever reason, I didn't do that there. This is a piece of tissue paper that I got from Coco and Cookie Plans with an order. Like, this is how she wrapped everything that I bought in my order. And I really just liked the whole thing and I wanted to keep it, so I did. And then this was a nice little piece of washi tape that came with it, so I wanted to keep that as well. Some Sims 4 stuff. This is where I started writing down everything that I was watching for the month because I kept forgetting, and so I wanted to start tracking everything that I was watching actually, so that's the reason for that. And the games that I was playing. Next week, another acetate that I filled myself. This came from Canva, also from Canva. This kit is absolutely gorgeous. This is Planner Pixie Co. I think it's Planner Pixie Co. or Pixie Planner Co. I can literally never remember how her shop is named, but I love this stuff. I love her kits in general. Like, they're absolutely stunning. So I will always probably buy from her. I just love them. And I love this layout too. Like, this is one of my favorite layouts. My daughter left me a note giving me an Apple vinyl sticker because I was complaining that my iPhone 12 didn't come with the Apple sticker, so she gave me hers that she found, which I thought was really sweet. And we got another acetate that I filled myself, just silver on, you know, raindrops on the background that I found in Canva. I think it was Canva. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Canva. My youngest got her braces that day. This is a kit from, I think this is PrintPetticoatBandit. I'll double check. I'll put it in the description as always, but I think that's what it was and loved it. Absolutely beautiful kit. This is just washi, and this washi, no, this is from the kit. That washi's from the kit. That's from the kit, yep. This washi is from AliExpress. Loved it. I actually really like this layout a lot, where you put like everything down the side here, and then, you know, more like the things that you want to like stand out, like highlights and stuff. I really like that on the left hand side with the decorative picture, and then my actual to-dos down on the right hand side. I really like how that turned out. I thought that looked really nice. Into the last week for the month, and another acetate that I just filled myself. Picture I got from Canva. So you can see, like, I've definitely found my groove. Oh, this was a list of mod updates that I had to do because of I think it was for The Sims 4, it was the house, you know, that house decorator one. When that pack came out, there was a pre-patch. And so, there was a patch for that. And so I had to go and update all my mods. But yeah, you can see that I definitely found my groove. And I have a June setup list of everything that I wanted to put in for June, so I wouldn't forget. I should have done that for July because that was a train wreck trying to figure everything out. My monthly favorites, the games that I played when I made Sky and Sims 4, and then the shows, which I'm really upset no longer are even in production anymore. So Jupiter's Legacy was cancelled, Grand Army was cancelled. I'm so mad about that. And Superstore, which I think was also cancelled. No playlist this month because I just basically listened to Daywave on Twitch. And then here's June, and I know I've already done a June flip, but it's my favorite, aside from February. Visually, this is my favorite month of my planner. So the acetate I made myself, I just made this printable in Canva. All my printables are in Canva, and printed it and foiled it myself. The little mini calendar is Coffee Monsters Co. This June splash color thing, Canva. My ally flag, because I am an ally, was from Google. The Love Wins, I think this was from Canva, I think. This is my what I'm watching playing reading list. I love how this turned out actually. This was absolutely stunning. I just love it with the rainbow thing. And this, again, just all of my inserts, always, I just make them all in Canva. And so this was also in Canva. So for the month of June, I was watching SWAT, The Good Doctor, and Working Moms. And I love this show. I just finished it just the other day. It's so good, like all 5 seasons. Love that show so much. It's Canadian. I didn't realize. I absolutely loved it. I was playing The Sims 4. I was playing My Not So Berry Challenge. the 2.0 family that I started and Family Dynamics Challenge, and also got into playing Minecraft thanks to some of my friends. And I'm reading The Lies of Locke Lamora, which is basically the Gentleman Bastards, and I'm struggling, still struggling. This is my monthly task list, which I basically ignored. My mood tracker for June. I actually forgot to fill out the last few days of June, but that was a bit of a heavy month for me, as you can see right here. It was a bit of a heavy month. June wasn't, the end part of June wasn't a good time for me. This is just the event calendar. And this is my Instagram calendar, which I love. It just doesn't it look so good? Oh my God. So my goals were 300 followers. I smashed that with 328 even before the month was out. So I'm so thankful, like so grateful. If any of you watching follow me on Instagram, thank you so much. Like, you genuinely, thank you so much. This washi tape here, I got from Daiso, and I'm out of it and I'm mad and I can't buy it again because they don't stock it. I'm just not happy about it. This washi I just made myself. I didn't make it, I printed it. It came off Canva, but I just printed it out myself. This was my YouTube tracker, which I had intentionally made because my intention was to film more frequently through June. That did not work. That did not happen, but I still hit 100 subs from somehow. It just blew my mind because I did absolutely zero marketing. Like, not marketing, that's not even the right word. Like, I didn't really even share my videos or anything. I think I posted twice on Instagram and that was it. Twice. Honest, and that was it. And somehow I managed to get 100 subs with only 2 videos in 4 weeks. And I got 100 subscribers somehow. I don't even know, but I'm grateful. And like blown away, like honestly blown away. And then I have my YouTube checklist, which I got this idea from Becky at Whoops, I Did It Again Co. And then my video ideas list of things that I actually wanted to film and didn't. Oh, I got some of the things done. I didn't get my Stalogy setup done for July. I didn't get that done, which I wanted to, but didn't. So it's getting fat at the end here because we're almost at the end. So it's getting a little bit difficult for me to show. But this is just another acetate that I made myself and foiled. These pictures were from Canva. Even the inserts here, all of this is from Canva. I wanted to start doing, for June, I wanted to start tracking what I was eating because I wanted to go back into doing keto full time. And I wanted to check write down all my meals basically so that I knew what I was eating and how I was going and everything, and that kind of, I did not come back to fill this out, as you can see, but I wanted to have a shopping list as well for the meal plan, and it just didn't work out actually. So yeah. So here is where I actually tried to, oh my gosh, sorry, hang on. Let me just split my book. Yeah, okay, so this is actually where I started to do my dailies, my time dailies on the left-hand side, and then put my tasks on the right. And I liked it, but I didn't actually like how it turned out. So I was trying to figure out a way that I could do this and still make it look good, like make it so that I liked looking at it, so that it made me happy to look at. This kind of makes me happy. This doesn't. My beloved tape. Rip. All of this washi here, or this I got from Daiso, but the rest of it came from AliExpress. The little weather stickers I just printed off Canva myself. The date covers I made myself. Same acetate, which I wanted to be a little bit different for this particular week actually, and instead of having it tipped in the spine of the book here, I kind of just did it as one of these dealies. I'm really not sure why. I really don't know why, but anyway, that's what I did. So yeah, you can see like my meal planning just sort of fell right off. I just stopped writing down what I was eating, and so as a result, this was the last week I actually put this in my planner, and so I ended up with a lot more pages left over for the month than I initially would have. So I actually like how this turned out. Honestly, this is like a favorite layout. This washi tape, these are actually tabs, and this is Lauren Phelps' design, and I don't like it at all. I do not like it. And I'll show you when we get there. I'll show you why. And I didn't buy any kits at all for this week. I was basically just using everything that I had, or sorry, for this month. I was just basically using everything that I had because I have a lot of stuff left over and I just wanted to use it. So that's what I was doing. Okay, so here. See where it's all ripped here? And at the bottom down here. Initially I thought it was because I was using tab tape for like actual washi, but no, even when I ripped the tabs off to make little tabs on the side of like these, this is one of the tabs, it was still ripping. I do not like this tape at all. Another acetate that I made, another picture off Canva. Oh, I hit 300 followers on this day, which was absolutely incredible. I was like, what? Oh my God, I was like so excited to see that. That just made me really, really happy. On this particular day, on the 19th, I hit the 200,000 kilometer on, I hit 200,000 kilometers on my car. So I actually wrote that, or took a photo and put it in here. And then this was my big fat Stalogy. I just took a photo. It was like one of my favorite photos that I put on Instagram, and I really, really liked it. And I just wanted to stick it in, I guess. So you can see here again, this is the Lauren Phelps tab tape, and it just rips. I really, really love how this acetate turned out. It's just so pretty. All these little tiny mini hearts. I just love it. And I love this so much too. Again, Canva. Oh, this is a photo that I took of myself, and I used that app to make yourself look like a cartoon. I thought actually it turned out pretty good. I like that. It was all right. Not really loving this layout at all, but I mean, whatever. I was just trying something new. These little date covers I made myself. These are actually my freebies, and if you look in the description, there will be a link to my Google Dropbox. No, not Dropbox. My Google Drive, where you can download them if you want to. There is no Cricut file because I don't know how to make a Cricut file, like a blackout file. I have no idea how to make that because I don't have a Cricut, but there is a silhouette cut file included, as well as JPEGs and I think a PDF for hand cutting. Oh, this is where I wanted to do my new Stalogy setup and couldn't because it was pouring rain, there was lightning and thundering, and it was so dark in here, I just couldn't do it. This day it was like nothing. I played Minecraft this whole weekend. I just played Minecraft because why the hell not? Last day of term, excellent. Kids are on holidays, love that. Then I have here my new Stalogy setup list of everything that I wanted to include in my new Stalogy, and I still forgot stuff, standard. I forgot for July, even though I have it here. I did not refer to this when I was printing everything out like I should have. I started to, and then I thought, no, I got this. Spoiler alert, I did not got this. And then the last week of June. And this is actually on the day, the 28th of June is when I hit my 100 subscribers on YouTube. And then we went into lockdown for 3 days, so I couldn't move, couldn't leave the house, had to stay home. I mean, no, that's not true. I mean, like you could leave the house if you had to go to the doctors or, you had to go buy food or whatever, but otherwise you couldn't leave the house. This was my orchid that I had to throw out. She just didn't survive. I tried saving her. She was a rescue that I had gotten from a friend of ours who had no idea how to take care of orchids. And unfortunately she was just too far gone. I couldn't save her. And that's it. So initially when I started putting all of this together for June, I had counted out the number of pages that I would need, and I would only have, like all of these pages were going to be taken up in June because I was doing the meal planner and the shopping list. And because I stopped doing that, that's where all of those pages came in. And then I would have just had these pages left over. So in the back, I'll show you, I started out with a pen test page, and so you can see all of the pens that I was testing here and then how they came out on the back. These are the Tombos that I've got, and so they came through as well. There's a lot of ghosting. I really don't care for that. The Daiso markers and the Zebra mild liners that I own, which you can't see because I've got tape, washi tape there. And then some other pens here. This was a smudge test for my favorite pen, which is the Pilot Friction. I really hate that it smudges so easily. It makes me so upset. This is the Kmart clearance washi I picked up for $3. It was like this massive tube of it. And I like some of it. Some of it I don't, but that's all right. $3. I mean, you can't pass that up, right? Some washi that I got from Daiso. Some more Daiso washi. These are I love this. This Hearts. This is my favorite. AliExpress. And then I was playing around with some layouts here because I wanted to find a layout that was going to work for me and that I liked. So this is just a mock layout. This isn't anything that actually happened on that day. And then this one here as well. So I wanted to see what it would look like with everything on the left-hand side and then some journaling on the right. Here I am playing around with another pen test, and I was doing some highlighting over the top of the lettering, and then I did highlighting underneath the lettering. Some purchases that I made from AliExpress in March. Some more washi that I got from AliExpress, which is absolutely gorgeous. My April purchases, didn't do very much in the way of purchasing there. This came in, I think this was FabPlannerPrint, and it's just a journal card that I wanted to keep. And I wanted to keep all of these. So I really wasn't sure what to do with them, and I didn't want to tip them in because they were too flimsy to tip in, so I just wanted to keep them. So I put them in the back of my Stalogy. Oh, and I skipped pages apparently. So yeah, so there's some more of these, the negatives, I guess, for lack of a better term. Yeah. I love them. Like, they're just so pretty. And honestly, I didn't know what else to do with them. Well, I suppose what I could do is take them out and laminate them and put them in my rings, because I bought a Moterm. I'm waiting for it to arrive, a personal wide Moterm. So I could actually just put them in there as dashboards. This is me trying out the time dailies on the left and then my tasks on the right. And I liked it enough to give it a go, but yeah, this just doesn't work at all. The way that I've got this laid out, this does not work. This is fine, this is not. So I'm trying out new layouts here again, things that I have taken inspo from Pinterest, things that I've seen on Pinterest or Instagram. I really like this layout actually. I didn't really care for this at all because I was going to have my tasks and everything down here, but didn't really like that. This I really liked. And I didn't use it. I haven't actually put together a layout like this, but I kind of do like that layout. I think it looks really nice. May AliExpress orders, some more washi that I've got. This was from AliExpress, which I don't like at all. This is not the color that I thought it was going to be. So I expected it to be like fully brown leopard print, and it's not. Like this is like a very, very light brown, but it's more of like a pinky brown color. It's not pretty. And then this is more of like a weirdo beige taupe color. I don't like it. This I love. This is Fox and Cactus. This is stunning washi. This is called Jellyfish Nightmares, I think. I think that's what it's called. And I love this. This is my favorite. I cannot wait to be using this in July. Like I've got an underwater or a sea theme or something, or a mermaid theme or something that I'm going to be using, and I'm going to use the washi for this because I just love it. And then this is Lauren Phelps tab tape. I hate it. Hate it, hate it. This is another layout that I wanted to test out, and I really like this. So basically this is my time dailies on the left hand side, and then my right is the like task list. So I would have like all of my decorative pieces down the side and, you know, my highlights and things, and then I would put my actual tasks and stuff. I really like how that how that turned out. And I think that is it. Yes, it is. So I'm actually pretty happy. I got through a full Stalogy with only a couple of pages spare. Yeah, 9 pages spare. So not enough to even do a full month with anyway. I am actually very, very happy with how this turned out. So that is it for this massive flip through. If you managed to stick through to the end, thank you so very much. I really, really hope that you enjoyed it. I am now going to go put this on my shelf where I can look at it whenever I feel like it and just enjoy the chubbiness that it is. But thank you so much for watching. I really do hope that you enjoyed it, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye, everybody.